You've seen Erling Haaland score impossible goals, break record after record, and dominate defenders twice his size. But behind this goal-scoring machine is a rapper who chose football, a 5-year-old world record holder, and someone who sleeps with his match balls every night. So I'm gonna share with you some crazy facts that no one really knows about Haaland. And make sure you stay until the very end, because I'm going to reveal Haaland's darkest hidden secret that he definitely doesn't want you to know about. But first, let's start with something that will blow your mind. In 2016, a 16-year-old Erling Haaland wasn't just practicing free kicks, he was dropping beats. He was part of a rap group called the Flow Kings with 2 school friends, and they released a track called Kugojo. In the music video, young Haaland is completely serious, rapping about how he's someone you'll see on TV while flipping invisible steaks on a grill. At the time, nobody took those lyrics seriously. Now, the video has over 13 million views, and Haaland jokes that he only became a footballer to promote his music. Imagine if he'd chosen rap over football. We might have lost one of the greatest strikers ever to hip-hop, but Haaland's superhuman abilities were obvious long before he ever touched a microphone On January 22nd, 2006, 5-year-old Erling Haaland jumped 163 centimeters in the long jump. That's over 5 feet for a kindergartner. This wasn't just impressive, it was a world record for his age group that still stands today, 19 years later. No 5-year-old has even come close to breaking it. Where did this come from? Pure genetics. His father was a Premier League footballer, and his mother was a Norwegian heptathlon champion. With parents like that, being superhuman was basically inevitable. Speaking of inevitable, Haaland's dedication to football has always been absolute, sometimes to a fault, and this next story proves just how serious he was about his career. He once told a story about his first serious relationship, where his girlfriend complained that he never paid attention to her. She got fed up and gave him an ultimatum. It's either me or football. Haaland chose football. He later said, "Sometimes I miss her," but clearly doesn't regret his choice. That level of focus is probably why he's breaking goal-scoring records while other players are posting couple photos on Instagram. But here's something that might shock you about Haaland's international career. He almost represented a completely different country. Haaland could have been wearing the Three Lions jersey. He was actually born in Leeds in 2000, while his father Alf Ing was playing for English clubs. There's even a photo of baby Haaland in a Manchester City shirt, which is pretty crazy considering where he ended up. By FIFA rules, he was eligible to play for England, and the English FA actually tried to convince him when he was breaking through at Salzburg. But Haaland shut it down immediately, saying he grew up Norwegian and was proud of it. England's loss became Norway's gain, and now he's their all-time leading scorer at just 24 years old. Now everyone assumes they know who Haaland's childhood idol was, but his real inspiration might surprise you. Most people think Cristiano Ronaldo was Haaland's childhood hero because of their similar playing styles. And while Haaland did admire Ronaldo at age 9, in 2023 he revealed that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has always been his biggest idol. He said, "As a child and even now, I admire Zlatan. He joins any team, immediately starts scoring and becomes its leader. The influence is obvious when you look closer. Both score impossible goals from impossible angles. Both have that unshakable confidence. And Haaland even copied Zlatan's famous ponytail. In 2024, he finally met his idol and gave him a signed shirt. Imagine being Zlatan and having the world's best young striker tell you he's been copying you his whole life. But if you think Haaland scores a lot of goals now, wait until you hear about his most ridiculous performance ever. May 30th, 2019, Norway U20 versus Honduras at the FIFA U20 World Cup. Haaland scored in the 7th minute and then just couldn't stop. By the final whistle, Norway had won 12-0, and Haaland had scored 9 times. 9 goals in 1 match. At a World Cup, we have never seen anything like this. Barely see 9 goals in a game for a team, never mind from a player. He broke the previous record of 6 goals and became the tournament's top scorer despite Norway getting knocked out in the group stage. The craziest part, he scored his 8th goal in the 88th minute and still had time for a 9th just 2 minutes later. Now, Haaland's physical dominance doesn't come from nowhere, and his secret weapon might disgust you. He consumes 6,000 calories per day, which is more than double what a normal person needs. But it's not just the quantity that's crazy, it's what he eats. While most footballers stick to chicken and pasta, Haaland devours cow hearts, cow liver, and other organ meats that most people wouldn't touch. He says it's all about high-quality natural food, and that people people who say meat is harmful are talking about McDonald's, not meat from local farms. He also drinks a special magic potion made from milk, water, spinach, and cabbage, and constantly crunches on carrots. His teammates at Dortmund used to joke that while they were playing cards, Haaland was reading books about nutrition. Oh, and before every Manchester City home game, he eats his father's homemade lasagna. Maybe that's the real secret to his success. But Haaland has another ritual that fans see every time he scores, and the meaning behind it is deeper than you think. You've seen Haaland's famous celebration where he sits cross-legged on the pitch like he's meditating. Most people think it's just a cool pose, but there's actually deep meaning behind it. The position is called a mudra in meditation, and it represents calm, inner strength, and complete control. Haaland is basically telling everyone, scoring goals is normal for me. I'm completely calm and in control. He's genuinely into meditation in his daily life and decided to bring it to football. The celebration has been copied by other players, mocked by opponents, and even parodied by PSG after they knocked his Dortmund out of the Champions League. But Haaland got the last laugh. He won the Champions League a few years later with Manchester City. Now, looking at Haaland today at 6'4", it's impossible to imagine him as anything but a physical monster. But it wasn't always this way. He was once the shortest player on his youth team. His coach at Bruyne FK admitted he was worried about Erling because he was so much smaller than everyone else. There's a photo of 14-year-old Haaland standing next to a teammate who's just 1 year older, and Haaland looks tiny in comparison. Then, around age 15 to 16, something incredible happened. He literally shot up in height, growing so fast that his coaches had to limit his training to prevent injuries. His body couldn't keep up with how quickly he was growing. He went from the shortest player to the tallest in about a year, and he's still growing. Recent medical exams show he's now 195.2 centimeters, taller than his official listing. Finally, here's something that proves football truly runs in the Haaland blood, and it's not just his father. The footballing ability seems to run in his whole extended family. His cousin Jonathan Bruyne scored 38 goals in one season in Norway and now plays in Poland. His other cousin Albert Tjoland once scored 60 goals in 30 youth matches. That's 2 goals per game. Even his female cousin Emma Bruyne plays professional football and represents Norway's youth teams. When Haaland shared his FIFA Ultimate Team, he actually paired himself in attack with his cousin Jonathan, apologizing to Cristiano Ronaldo for replacing him. The Haaland name is becoming a football dynasty, and Erling is just the beginning. But now, here's Haaland's darkest secret that he's tried to keep hidden from the world. Remember when I mentioned that Haaland sleeps with his match balls? Well, the truth is even weirder than that. Haaland has admitted that he treats his hat-trick balls like girlfriends. He said he sleeps with them every night. He looks at them every day. That's right. One of the world's most eligible bachelors has a romantic relationship with footballs. His teammates think it's hilarious, but Haaland is completely serious about it. He even talks to them and has given each ball a name. Maybe that's why he's so good at finding the back of the net. He's literally in love with the ball. So there you have it, 10 things about Erling Haaland that prove he's not just a goal-scoring machine. He's a phenomenon that was destined for greatness from day one. From rapping to world records, from meditation to having romantic relationships with footballs, Haaland isn't just different on the pitch, he's different in every aspect of his life. And that's probably why he's the most unstoppable force in football today. Let me know in the comments who you want to see weird facts about next. Also, drop a like and subscribe so you're notified for my next video.